Hey, it's Olga here from Degtyareva.com and Productivity for Scientists. This is where you overcome overwhelm, become more productive, get in charge of your day, and this is all while feeling happy in your life. I'll keep it short today. I have a company here. There's a little Anna. She's fast asleep here on my arms. And yeah, she's gonna be asleep through the whole video. She just makes some funny noises sometimes so that you know. So I recently received an email from one of my private clients asking, how do you cope with a lack of sleep and how do you manage to do so many things? And I'm guessing you might be wondering that as well, since that's what I am might be portraying or you might be perceiving. So I wanted to answer this question today and say that I don't. Okay, so the question is asking me how do you cope with a lack of sleep. I don't have a lack of sleep. Sleep is one of my priorities, and I make sure that I don't lack sleep. And I wanted to address this because I heard it again and again from scientists on many different levels, PhD students, scientists that are already advanced in their careers, that they feel tired, that they feel lack of sleep. And I want to you to become aware of that. So why is it happening? Is it that you're staying up late because you can't just close your computer and you just workaholic, you try to polish things, make it perfect, or you just sucked into reading blogs or looking for useful information? What is it? Identify the problem. Why you're lacking of sleep? Because you're staying up so late because you can't just stop what you're doing? Or is it because you're so worried that you can't sleep properly? Once you identify it, you can start addressing it. But I just want to share my own example and say that I have a big family. I have now 3 children, a little one and 2 boys, and I have lots of other responsibilities and obligations and things that I want to do, and yet I put sleep in one of my priorities. And I've shared with you earlier this tool, a weekly summit that you can be in charge of your week, and that tool asks you to get clear on 3 priorities that you want to focus during 1 week. And it would be usually something that I'm working on, like one of the projects, but the other would be a self-care, and obviously sleep, rest, doing things that recharge my batteries and make me laugh. And I don't have a shortage of that, obviously, with the boys telling me funny stories. So I get to laugh and I easily recharge my batteries. Okay, so that was the first tip and the first addressing the first question. The second question from this person was, how do you manage to do so much, to accomplish so much? And the answer again is I don't. So I used to be a person who just very busy doing a lot of things, and I know a lot of you are like this on with a to-do list, with 72 items on your to-do list, always busy, and you might have progressed a little bit and feeling like you now have 30 items on your to-do list, and still academics quite advanced on the ladder shared with me it's still not possible to complete everything. So what happens that at the end of the day you feel like you work hard, you had a very organized to-do list, and still there are 10 items that you haven't completed. So you wanted to accomplish 30 and you've accomplished 20 by working hard, and yet you have this feeling of not having done enough because 10 are not done. So what I do, I just want to share my personal story that I used to do this. I used to have 72 items on my to-do list, and I used to have 30, and yet feeling that I haven't done enough because I haven't done 10 of them. Also, I have done 20. So what I do now, I now say I want to do 5 and I do all of them, and then I still have time to do something else. So I ended up by doing 10, and that's more than I've ever planned. So I just get very clear on my priorities. I don't get busy. I don't do anything that's not in alignment with my priorities, and I just get focused on just few, sometimes 3, sometimes 5, sometimes 10, but very clear and a small amount of this thing that I want to accomplish, and that they will really move me forward and show me that I'm progressing towards my goals, and I usually still have time to do more. So I have this fantastic feeling of accomplishment, and then have more time for more things. And so I suggest you start turning it around for you as well. So this was all for today, and your Productivity for Scientists assignment for this week is in 2 parts. The first one, I have 2 other children just coming in back with their nanny, so I keep it very short. So first one, look at your sleep patterns. Are you getting enough? Why are you not getting enough? And start making it a priority. And the second one is start planning to do less things, but make them very important things, and just then see that you have actually more time to do more. Okay, so I have my family dinners, and I say goodbye to you, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye for now. Bye.